Welcome back, everybody. We're here for match number 4. We had a great match last week, came down to the end, super exciting, awesome games. Justin Langrock shoots a 293 and wins 6 frames. Dwayne Gilardi shoots 318 and only gets 4 frames, so pretty crazy match there.
That's right. This match, we have another hopefully exciting matchup that's going to come down to that 10th frame, starting with our number 8 seed, Rob Wolfson, all the way from Calgary. It's his first time appearance at the Tour Championships, and he is ready to go. And he is going up against Grand Prairie's newest resident, Rylan Willier, our 9th place seed, who is also his first time playing in the Tour Championships.
Yeah, and Rylan will be our youngest competitor in the event today. He came off a big win in the Autumn Open this year, so he's been a competitor and he's been going out to all the events. And Robbie just is starting to hold his own the last few years and show that he belongs here.
That's right. Typically the last few seasons we have had our young ones on tour have been the ones who've been coming out on top. So he's going to be looking to run really deep in this field.
Yep, we'll see what happens. Good luck, guys.
All right, so match number 4.
Yes, our youngest competitor against our oldest competitor, we just found out.
Youngest competitor versus our oldest. So Rylan just out of YBC the last couple years. Robbie obviously has been in the game for quite a while. Both, though, making their first appearance at the Tour Championships.
Yeah, both. Oh, we get a little bonus there. Both guys have, obviously Rylan's a young guy, so he's improving year after year. And Wolfson has seen major improvement in the last few years, making cuts and no more bubble boy.
No more bubble boy. For a while there, he was typically just outside of those cuts, but the last few years he's been really consistent.
Yeah, you keep giving yourself opportunities, and eventually you're going to start grasping those opportunities.
That's right.
Both of these guys probably a little nervous, first timers out here. Little miss there for Robbie, no worries. You can spare it up and tie the frame. We know this first frame is pretty important.
The first frame is pretty important. So far, in our first 3 matches, that winner of the first frame has been the winner of the match.
Yep. And an early carryover. Rylan actually qualified first for the Autumn Open and won the Autumn Open.
Rylan's,
so he went wire to wire.
He did, because even after the round of 40 qualifying, he was first in that round as well, and went 11-4 in the top 16s.
Yeah, so he was pretty much unbeatable at Paradise Lanes in Calgary last year.
Yeah, he had a fantastic tournament running all the way through.
Yeah, Wolfson's top. Ooh, tapped a little there. Wolfson's top finish was at top qualifying was 289 at Heritage Traditional. He was the first qualifier at Heritage. So yeah, both these guys were top qualifiers in a couple events.
Robbie looking to spare this corner. Oh, and just misses gutter side.
15's important. Okay, 15 for Rob. So Rylan can spare a strike, take an early lead.
So even though Rylan is that young competitor, he has lots of tournament experience, and he's been in lots of national experiences.
Yes, he's been to a little tight on the chop. He's been to YBC Nationals, Challenge Nationals probably. He made the Alberta Masters team in 2022. Big spare and 2 frames for Rylan.
Not showing his nerves yet as the young one in the competition. He's going up in frame 3. A little bit of a miss in frame 1, a little bit of a light one in frame 2. I think he's ready to come in and just hit that pocket like he knows how.
Yeah, I expect a good shot here, actually.
And
Yep.
there it is.
You called that, eh?
Just like I knew what I was talking about, hey?
Well, that's why we're here, Katie. That's why we're here.
That's why they pay us the big bucks. Just calling shots out there.
I'm still waiting for that check, but
Yeah. So Rob's going to come up in frame 3. He's looking to get that strike as well to force another carryover early in this match.
yeah, you need to get on it now and get in that early hole.
That's right.
That's pretty good. Nope.
Oh, and a head pin here. So Rylan is going to take frame 3 and go up early.
3-0.
Robbie has definitely been in a position before, though, so I'm not super worried he'll be able to come back and win back some frames here. He had a 4th place finish at TPC this year and a 7th place at Heritage, where he qualified #1 seed. So he knows how to put the ball where it needs to go.
Yeah, you're seeing a similar theme with a lot of these guys. A couple top 10s, right? So that seems to be get you into the Tour Championship. There's
Exactly.
a couple good finishes.
Don't need to finish every single tournament, but a few of them and you're going to be doing good.
It changed a bit. Like in the past, it was if you finish second, you get you're pretty much automatically in. Now it's not the case.
Well, I think this also, with adding the 5th stop on the tour, more people are collecting more points. You got to consistently be playing well. All right. Oh, and another little misstep. Kind of see a little waver there in his approach.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just didn't get the ball out over his spot, kind of dropped it right side, and it just didn't come back for him.
Time to figure it out. That looked better. Just a bad location.
Bad location. That's what you hate to see. You miss the middle, and then on the second shot, punch it out. Super frustrating as a player on the lane.
Got to get 15 here. Get everything you can. Sure you did.
We have already seen some matches today where that 15 count is going to be enough to win the frame. So potentially, that's all Rylan needs now.
Yep.
15, and he's going to take frame 4.
Yep. So that way, if you do get it, then clean it up, and you're good to go.
That's right.
Take a commanding lead here.
Yeah, when you go up 4 frames to nothing at the very start of the game, that really puts you at ease to just be able to throw your shot. But it also puts your opponent in that pressure situation where they're now going to potentially start pressing.
Yeah, and now you have 2 chances to win the frame here.
That's right. And he gets it with 1.
Yep.
So Rylan is now up 4 frames to nothing. And remembering that this is our last match that has $50 a frame.
Yeah.
He is up $200.
Next one we'll jump in. We'll double our money.
Yeah.
Oh, Rylan's up with a 4-0 lead here. It's go time for Robbie.
Yeah, he's going to look to coast in the last part of this frame or this game, knowing that he only needs to win 2 frames out of the next 6, which puts him in a good position.
Yeah.
And there's a great shot.
Seemed like he was figuring it out last night in the last couple games, I believe, in the Gallagher Cup. He
For
started
sure.
to run in some strikes a little bit more.
Yeah. Rob Wolfson going up in 5. He's going to look to get that carryover. It's starting to become a little bit do or die here for him. But I saw he kind of took a little bit of a walk after his last couple frames, regrouped, had a drink of water, so he should be able to come back swinging.
Ooh, I thought that was a decent shot.
Yeah, it almost just didn't cross over the middle quite enough to hit pocket, so it was pushing it back just a touch.
Anytime I see that, I think adrenaline. Like for me personally, when I get a chop like that, so I'm like wanting it too bad, throwing it a bit hard, I'm
Just
jacked
a
up.
little bit. Not giving your ball enough time to react.
Yeah, exactly.
Great spare for Robbie, but not enough to win the frame. So Rylan does have a 5-frame advantage. The worst that can happen at this point is a 5-5 split, and it will come down to pinfall, like it did in match 2.
Yeah, and Rylan's definitely got the edge on that right
And
now.
Rylan has the edge on pinfall. So Rob is going to need to win out the rest of the game here and string some strikes together to bring back out of that hole.
Let's see them both run the sheet.
Yeah,
That'd be neat.
fun.
There you go.
Oh, and another chop off. That one almost got the corner pin. 3-pin was dancing around. But yeah, it was kind of the same shot where it just doesn't cross over the middle quite enough to carry off that left-hand side.
Just missing a little fingers maybe on the end of that shot
Could
or
be.
something.
Another chop off spare. So Rylan is going to have to get a mark.
A spare to carry over and a strike to win the match already.
That's right, yeah. So this is our first match where we've really seen one person come out and just kind of run away with it early.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're Rylan and win the game right now, it's kind of nice, right?
That's right.
Less stress.
Then you can just freewheel, use it as practice for the next round.
Yeah, that was a
And
bomb.
there it is. Rylan is already up
Wow.
6 frames to nothing. $300 in his pocket. So Robbie's just going to be looking to take these last 4 frames just to make a little bit of money here, make his trip up from Calgary.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to come in and a couple chops and plugging
Yeah.
away, and the other guy starts off hot.
Yeah. And he's not throwing a bad ball out there. Like, those chop-offs weren't terrible shots out at all. Just a little bit flat
Yeah,
and wasn't able to get the push.
but we're still playing for some cash. There's $200.
on the line. I'd take $200.
Yep, that's an entry, pretty much to
An
one of our
entry
tournaments.
to one of the WCBT Tour events.
Yeah.
And Rylan is just not letting up.
No, he must have. He's rolling good because that was tight. And
That was tight.
earlier he had that chop off and it was the same hit, but you could tell he's got more roll on it now
Yeah.
because he carried.
Settled in, he's a little bit calmer, and he's just able to push no matter where he's putting it.
Yeah.
This Rylan right now is very much how he looked at Autumn Open.
Yeah, it
where
was robotic
it
almost.
didn't matter where he put the ball, he was able to just get the spray and get the pin reaction.
Hey, Robbie's on the
Robbie
board.
gets a push. Not on the board, but a carryover.
On the board is a strike,
Oh,
I guess.
I guess, yeah. Not on the board with pins yet, though, or points, but hopefully he's able to win this carryover and make himself $100.
Strike will definitely help his chances.
It will, yes, it will.
Yeah,
And another one, Mr. Rob Wolfson.
that's when you're like, geez, I
If
finally
only
figured
these
it
had
out.
come a little bit sooner. And that's the thing with this. You're here, and it's a one and done. So if you don't execute early, you will only be playing one game.
Like I said to the guys this morning, I'm like, I want all you guys to win, and we'll
That's
make
right.
it worthwhile coming out. And
And
just-
realistically, looking at our top 12, any single one of them could walk away with it.
yeah, it's definitely a very strong field. Every year it is.
Every year it is, for sure. Rylan going up, looking to make himself a little bit more money with a carryover here. And he gets another one.
So we got a 2-frame going on.
That one coming in just on the pocket. Really good shot. This frame now worth $150.
Rylan's coming out hot. Rylan was actually the first guy bowler here this morning.
He was ready.
Yeah.
He was ready to go.
That's where you want to just keep your routine, keep your momentum, just keep doing it, just so you can carry that into the next match.
Right. Oh, and there, he just couldn't get the corner to go. He's had a super clean game so far. See if he can keep it going.
Yeah, he's got a really good game going too.
And there's the spare.
Yeah, he's got 293 in the 9th.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yep.
So Rob here with a strike can win the 2-frame carryover, giving himself $150. Spare will bring it into the 10th frame, which will be worth $200.
Ooh.
Oh, it was super tight though.
Yeah. I was like,
I wasn't sure if he was even going to get that much out of it, but
yeah.
must have had a little bit of fingers on the ball.
Spare for the 3-frame carryover.
Which is exactly what we like to see. We just sometimes like to see it a little bit earlier where it
matters.
Where it matters, yeah. Great half by Robbie. Frame 10 is going to be worth $200 and 4 points.
If they happen to tie the 10th, then we split the frame, the 4 frames 2-2. Every bowler here is actually given a bit of a travel allowance. Ontario's $400 travel allowance, Manitoba's $3, and then BC and Saskatchewan are $2, and then Alberta's $100. So the host province, if you live in the host province, you get $100.
For sure.
Just to help with travel or gas or whatever. A little bit of a miss there. The way Rylan's throwing, I'm thinking you got to go spare strike here to give yourself any chance.
That's right. Like we've said in previous matches, 30 is not an uncommon score in the 10th frame. So as long as you throw that first strike, you're giving yourself a chance to get a little bit more. Yeah. The spare for Robbie here. He's going to need that strike, get the 30, and then see what Rylan does in frame 10.
First frame winner wins again.
First frame winner wins again. That 73% has gone up dramatically.
You realize if I ever make this tour championship, I'm probably going to be thinking about that, eh?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Oh, and a miss it left. So he's going to get 20 in the 10th frame. Rylan coming up. A win here will give Rylan all 10 points and $500.
You bet.
I don't know. Have we seen that before?
We
at
did.
Tour
I
Championships?
think we might have because Dexter had a 10-bagger to start once, a 425.
Right.
It was either 9-1 or 10-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 10-0 because he had a 10-bagger. Yeah, against Taylor Michelle, yeah. Someone tells me throwing a strike, yeah.
And a great strike by Rylan. He's going to win that match. 10 points. 10-0.
Oh, sorry, Robbie.
$500.
Awesome game by Rylan, just on fire.
The back half of that game for Robbie, he did a great job of bouncing back. It just, unfortunately, was a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Rylan now having our high game of the tournament.
Yep, he passed Dwayne. Dwayne had 318, I believe. Yeah.
And still has room to throw another 30 on there.
Yeah, 353 up there.
Exactly what we would expect to see from him. Another great strike. Comes out swinging.
Just throwing bombs. Keep it going. That's what I was saying. Even now that you've won the match, you want to keep going. Like, keep your routine. Don't change
Keep the
anything.
momentum for the next match you have.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's human.
There is an opportunity for him to miss. Huge game for Rylan. 343 to Robbie's 239. And Rylan takes that one, 10 points.
Wow.
All right, and here we are with the winner of match number 4, Rylan Willier against Rob Wolfson. Rylan, I heard the comment, there was a bit of a freight train in that one, so that's a monster statement win, 10-0 in the frames. How you feeling?
I feel good. You know, I had good thoughts in my head that entire match, and that's what kept me going, and luckily pull out the win.
Yeah, it's, early on, obviously, Rob struggled, but for as much as he struggled, you also were accelerating, right? Just about to get the gas going there, and obviously, the first one was a little bit thick, but then you spared up, and then, 2, 3, 4, then 5, you'd run a bunch of strikes and kind of get going. Rob struggled the first few frames, but you were already up 4 frames by the time that he got some momentum going. And then had a couple of carryovers there at the end that could have made things a little bit. You already had the win, but from a money standpoint, but you got it all done there. So I feel good, and hopefully I can keep it going the rest of the day. Yeah, you kind of mentioned that you felt a little bit bad for Rob, but at the same time, it's like, you know what, I'm here to win. I'm here to moving forward, and that's part of the game, right?
Yeah, I'll keep taking these good thoughts and see what we can do today.
Yeah, now next match you got now coming up. You've got Colton Uswa coming up.
Yeah.
Any experience, any passable playing Colton?
Yeah, he's actually one of my best buddies, so it'll be a good match for sure. Win or lose, I'll be happy for both of us.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time to sort of break, relax, get some water, get some food, energy, but then you're back at it in a bit. So congratulations, good luck going forward.
Thank you, DB.
There we are, everybody. Rylan Willier.
Well, that was a little different than the previous match. It did not come down to 10 frames. We had a huge game and a huge start with Rylan shooting a 343 and beating Rob Wolfson's 239 and winning 10 frames to 0. So
yeah, Robbie wasn't throwing bad shots out there at all, just a couple untimely breaks, whereas Rylan was able to just get all of the pins spraying everywhere. So came out strong.
Yeah, he didn't make any mistakes at all right from the get-go. He was good the whole game.
Good the whole game with a super clean